Hello dear students, welcome back to my channel Learn English with me. Now I am going to tell you the second part of the poem The Duck and the Kangaroo of 8th standard. In the first part of the video I told you till third stanza. Now I am going to tell you something about the poem from the fourth stanza. So let's start. And we would go to the D and the jelly bolly over the land and over the sea. Please take me on a ride. Oh, do, said the duck to the kangaroo. So here, and we would go to the D. D, this is the word meaning D, the name of a place. Lee, the side of a hill. Oh, do, please do so. So the duck was ready, and that was requesting to the kangaroo that please take me towards that place that is known as the D, and after that you have to go towards the side of a hill and please do this. Now the explanation of the stanza. The duck proposed to go to the D and to the mountain side called Jelly Boli. He wanted to travel over the land and over the sea. He makes a fervent appeal to the kangaroo to access to his request and take him on a ride. Means in such way the duck was requesting to the kangaroo to take him in on his ride, and after that they could enjoy this juncture and this place like D and Jelly Bolly. Now the MCQs based on stanza. First question, the B in the passage are option A, D and C, option B, Jelly Bolly, option C, the duck and the kangaroo, option D, land and sea. So here the answer of the first question is the B in the passage, or that is option C. This is option C, the duck and the kangaroo. Question number 2, the duck wanted, option A, to please the kangaroo, option B, to ride on kangaroo, C, to go into the water, and D, to go to Boli. So the answer of this question is B. The duck wanted to ride on kangaroo. To ride on kangaroo. So this is the answer B of the second question. Now third question, the phrase "oh do" here means option A, do you listen, do you go, C, do you want, and D, to take me on a ride. So here option number 4 is correct, that is take me on a ride. So this is correct one. So now I hope you have understand this stanza very clearly. Now stanza 5 of the poem. Said the kangaroo to the duck, this requires a little reflection. Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck, and there seems but one objection. Said the kangaroo to the duck. Now kangaroo is saying something to the duck. This requires a little reflection. Reflection here requires means needs or demands. Word meaning requires means needs or demands. A little means a bit. Reflection means thought or consideration. So the kangaroo now said to the duck, this requires, this needs. What needs? Little bit consideration, little bit thought. What kind of the consideration the kangaroo requires? Perhaps on the whole it might bring me luck. That will be I will feel very lucky if you are going to do so. What? These seems but one objection. Only one objection he was having. The kangaroo was having. What kind of the objection? That the kangaroo said, explanation now. The kangaroo said that the duck's proposal needed some thought, some consideration. Consideration all aspects of it, The proposal might even be lucky for the kangaroo. However, there was just one difficulty or objection, that was having the kangaroo with the duck. So what kind of the objection he was having, that you will get in the next stanza. MCQs based on stanza. This in the passage refers to. This in the passage refers to option A, the kangaroo, the duck, C, the coming to kangaroo, and D, the proposal of duck. So here this refers to this means that is the proposal of duck. This in the passage refers the proposal of duck. And what was expected to bring luck? Option A, the duck, the kangaroo. The objection he is thinking of, the travel with the duck. So that will be the expected bring luck, means that is option number D, the travel with the duck. Now me refers to option A, the kangaroo, option B, the duck, option C, the poet, option D, the objection. So me refers to whom? That is, me refers to kangaroo, right? Now stanza number 6 of the poem, which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold, and would probably give me the rheumatis, said the kangaroo. Which is, if you will let me speak so bold. At that time, the kangaroo requested that if you would tell me something, let me to speak something boldly. Your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold. Here means bold means here frank. Unpleasantly means causing difficult displeasure or discomfort. Rheumatism means rheumatism. That is a kind of a disease that is due to some cold and wet. That disease is, you can say that a person or animal will be suffered with the joint problem. So that is called the rheumatism. So which is, if you will let me speak so bold, your feet are unpleasantly wet and cold. Those are giving me discomfort due to wet, due to cold, and would probably give me the rheumatism, that will give me some problem related to the body pain and joint pain, said the kangaroo. Now explanation of stanza. The kangaroo said that if the duck allowed him to speak frankly, there was just one objection. It was that the duck's feet would cause the kangaroo some discomfort. They were very wet and cold. Their touch on the kangaroo's body would cause him rheumatism, means joint pain and body pain due to the cold and wetness of the duck's feet. So this is the stanza's explanation. Now the question based on stanza, the word which refers to. Question number A, option number A, the idea of traveling, an objection, the duck, the kangaroo. So here the word which refers to the an objection. What? That an objection. That refers an objection, which refers to an objection. The one who speaks so boldly is the kangaroo, A. B option, the duck, C, the poet, and D, the kangaroo. So here are two options are given over here. That is, one who speaks so boldly is, that is the kangaroo. So there are two options over here. So you can tick the kangaroo. That is one. Now, whose feet are being tugged off? Here, option A, the kangaroo, The B, the ducks, C, a bold persons, and D of matrix. So that is the you can say the whose feet are being talked of, the ducks. Now the stanza 7 of the poem. Said the duck, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely, and I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks which fit my babe feet neatly. So here the word meaning, worsted means woolen, socks means stocking, babe feet means feet which are babe like, that is especially found in ducks. So said the duck said, as I sat on the rocks, I have thought over that completely. Means when duck is saying that, even then the duck is sitting on the rocks at that time also, that is putting on those woolen socks, while that on the other hand, if he is going to sit on the back of the kangaroo, so what kind of the things he would use not to give problem or any kind of the problem or traveling to troubles to the kangaroo. And I bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, that is why, which fit my babe feet neatly, that is said. Neatly means trimly. Now explanation of the stanza. The duck said that he was already aware of that problem. What kind of the problem? Problem of wet and cold feet. Sitting on the rock, he had pondered over it. Pondered over means putting on those ones, so that even then the duck is sitting on the rock. Then at that time that was carrying of the rock. So to overcome the problem, he had bought 4 pairs of worsted socks, means woolen socks, fitted him well, so that the kangaroo would not feel any kind of the coldness, any kind of the trouble that is created due to the cold of his feet, or babe feet, those are always cold due to the water. Now here the questions of this based on stanza. Question number 1, the duck sat on the rock thinking. A option, about the right, B about kangaroo, C of the objection raised by kangaroo, D how to get out of the pond. So here that is the option. Which one is? That is of the objection raised by the kangaroo. That is the C one. That is, the duck bought the socks. Option A, to comfort himself. Option B, to make the feeling better. And C, to cause no trouble to kangaroo. And D, to be fashionable. So the duck bought the socks to cause no trouble to kangaroo. No trouble to kangaroo. C. Third question, babe feet refers to the feet of A option, the duck, B the kangaroo, C the poet, and D the rocks. So here the babe feet refers to the feet of the duck. Now question number 4, the word neatly means the same as option A well, option B trimly, option C badly, option D beautiful. So that is option B trimly. That is option B trimly. So I hope you have understood this stanza along with the questions very well. Now the stanza 8 of the poem. And to keep out the cold I have bought a clock, and every day a cigar I'll smoke, all to follow my own dear true love of a kangaroo. So word meaning, clock means robe or cloth, cigar I will smoke means I will smoke a cigar or a cigarette. So, and to keep out the cold I have bought a clock. So duck said to the kangaroo that for keeping away the cold I have purchased a cloth, a robe to put on. and every day I cigar and smoke, and every day I will smoke a cigarette to make me and to you the warm, all to follow my own dear to all everything whatever I am telling to you. I will follow each and every instruction, so that you can't feel such kind of the cold and wetness. So that is, this is the love of a kangaroo. So that is love for you, my dear kangaroo. You will not feel any kind of the problem from my side. That was the promise which was done by the duck. Now the explanation of the stanza. The duck said that he had taken other measures too. Means other kind of measures what he had said. To keep out the cold, he had bought a clock. He had also decided to smoke a cigarette every day for the same reason. He had done so much only for the sake of following his true beloved the kangaroo. That he was loving too much, so he had done all kinds of the steps to make him happy and healthy, and their journey would be very happy and healthy along with the kangaroo. So both were taking care of each other over there. Now the questions based on this stanza. So here is question number 1. Who bought the clock? Who bought the clock? So who bought the clock? The A option, the kangaroo. B, the duck. C, the poet. D, a smoker. So who bought the clock? The duck. Duck bought a clock. Second question, why will he smoke a cigar? Option A, to keep the cold away. B, he loves to smoke. C, that is over here. B, that I am going to make it C here. By mistake that is done. So that is C. He is pro smoking, and D, his friend has asked him to smoke. So here the option, why will he smoke a cigar? The option is he, to keep the cold away. Option number A, that is he cigar to keep the cold away. Question number 3, the speaker is doing all this. Option A, to marry the kangaroo. B, to trouble the kangaroo. C, to be with the kangaroo. And D, to kill the kangaroo. So here the speaker is doing all this to be with the kangaroo. To be with the kangaroo. Option C, to be with the kangaroo. So these are the questions based on the stanza, and I hope you have understood each and everything very clearly over here. Now here is the 9th stanza of the poem, The Duck and the Kangaroo. Said the kangaroo, I am ready, all in the moonlight pale, but to balance me bell, dear duck, sit steady and quiet at the end of my tail. So the bird meaning steady means motionless. Over here you are watching this video in which there is a picture where the duck having the kangaroo having the duck on its top of the tail. So here the kangaroo is saying, I am ready. Means now in 9th stanza, the kangaroo is ready to travel with the duck into the entire world. All in the moonlight pale. Means they promised to each other. Kangaroo said to the duck that he would start his journey in the moonlight. But to balance me, bell, dear duck, sit steady. Sit steady means motionless you have to sit, and to make me balanced and quiet at the end of my tail, where at last on the top of his tail he had to sit, so that his body will get the proper balance to jump and to hop properly during that journey. So explanation of the stanza, kangaroo said to the duck that he was ready to give him a ride. Now in the 9th stanza, kangaroo is ready to give a ride the duck on his top of his tail. In the pale moonlight, the kangaroo asked his dear friend, duck to sit motionless without any motion. If he is doing any kind of the motion during the jumping time, during the hopping time, at that time his balance will be in disbalance. It was necessary for the kangaroo to balance himself. He asked him to sit at very end of his tail. So he said to the duck to sit on the top of his tail so that his body would get the proper balance to jump, to hop, and to travel properly into the entire world, and they can, so that they could enjoy the journey very properly. So this is the meaning of and explanation of the stanza number 9 of the poem. Now here the MCQs on the stanza. Kangaroo was ready, number 1, to marry the duck, B, to take the duck for a ride, C, to give the duck a clock, D, to give the duck a cigar. Now here the question number 1. So what kangaroo wants to do? To take the duck for a ride. So option number B is correct. Question number 2. It was a pale moonlight when? Option A, the kangaroo agreed. Option B, the kangaroo refused. Option C, the kangaroo prepared himself and the duck for a ride. Option D, the kangaroo and the duck quarreled with each other. So here option C, the kangaroo prepared himself and the duck for a ride. Now they are ready to go to travel, to go to take enjoy throughout the entire world. Now the stanza number 10 of the poem. So away they went with a hop and a bound, and they hopped the whole world 3 times round, and who so happy, oh who, at the duck and the kangaroo. Here word meaning a hop and a bound. Here means jumping and leaping. So away they went with a hop and a bound. Now having such kind of hopping and jumping, that is leaping and jumping, they started their journey and they hopped the whole world 3 times round. How many times they had taken the journey throughout the entire world, around the world? 3 times. 3 times they had taken the round around the world. And who so happy, oh who was so happy, at the duck and the kangaroo. Means in that journey both were very happy, the duck and kangaroo. Explanation of the stanza. Thus the duck and the kangaroo started their journey jumping and leaping. They travelled round the world thrice. There was no one happier than the duck and the kangaroo. In this way, both were very happy to get such kind of the interesting journey, and they had taken 3 rounds totally in the entire world, and by which they were very happy at last. Now questions based on the stanza. Who are they? Here the first question of the stanza. Who are they? A hop and bound. B, word and round. C, the duck and the kangaroo. D, hopped and happy. So here that is the duck and the kangaroo. Both are very happy. Who are they? They are the duck and the kangaroo. How long did they travel? Option A, as long as they could hop. Option B, as long as they could bound. Option C, as long as they were not tired. Option D, 3 rounds of the world. So the option D, that is 3 rounds of the world they had travelled. So this is the 4th one, D. Now question number 3. A short jump on 1 foot may be called A, a hop, B, a bound, C a kangaroo, D a duck. So a hawk, that is a hawk. So now you have understood this entire poem through this video, and I hope you will be benefactor. You will get more and more help to get the knowledge about this poem, the duck and kangaroo. So this the second part of the poem duck and kangaroo. Till the third stanza I told you everything about the poem the duck and kangaroo. Now you are getting the second part of this poem the duck and kangaroo, everything. Now this is totally very well explained and very well what's this poem, and I hope you will enjoy, you will be beneficial about this poem during such kind of the exigency time, emergency time, and during this COVID-19. And I hope you will be very much happy to get such video at your home, and you will get more and more knowledge through such videos. And for getting other notifications, I hope you will be very happy, and I will provide all kinds of the videos related to the grammar, related to all kinds of the things from class 6, or you can say the grammar from class 1 to all classes from higher education too, in which you will get also so many things by which you will get the questions based in you can say that job like examinations, or you can say that in competitive exams through those videos related to grammar and all kinds of the things related to the English language. And for the other notifications, like my video and subscribe my channel and share this video to each and everyone who is related to you, and I hope you will be beneficial with this. Thank you very much.